And hello, one and all. I would first like to say happy Thanksgiving to all of my subscribers, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. This is going to be my review for the November 25th edition of NXT. And overall, I enjoyed this show. I thought there was a lot of good stuff on this show that built up for the upcoming NXT pay-per-view special Takeover London on December 16th. So let's get into taking a look at what took place on this show. We kicked things off with Finn Balor making his way to the ring. Michael Cole was there as a result of General Manager William Regal being out due to getting surgery. So heard the surgery went well, and he'll make a full and speedy recovery. So we had Finn Balor, like I said, make his way to the ring, and he was there to sign the contract between him and Samoa Joe for their upcoming match at NXT TakeOver London. And I cannot wait for this match. It should be a tremendous match, and it's very fitting for the main event of that show, because I know these guys are going to tear the house down. So we had Finn Balor make his way to the ring. Balor said he vowed to stick his foot down Joe's throat, and then Joe made his way to the ring, and Finn's like, "Look right into my eyes, Joe," and then Joe just gets in the ring, he signs the contract, doesn't even look at Finn, and then he leaves. So I'm like, whoa, all right, I like that. It's something different. Usually these things end in chaos and controversy, but Joe just went to the ring, he signed what he had to, and then he got the hell out of there. So then Finn Balor made his way up to the ramp, and then Samoa Joe blindsided him and started to attack him, and he choked out Finn Balor. So I liked what they did here. It was a different approach to take with Joe, not acknowledging Balor at first, but then doing that sneak attack and then kicking his ass and then leaving him out cold in the ring. So, what can I say? I'm really looking forward to this match. Probably my most anticipated match at NXT TakeOver London, and I'm sure these two won't disappoint. So it was a good way to start the show off. Then we had a tag team championship rematch. It was Dash and Dawson defending their titles against the Vaudevillains. This was an okay match. Dash and Dawson were able to retain their tag team titles. I didn't think they were going to lose the titles so quickly after winning them from the Vaudevillains. But I thought these guys put on an okay match. I thought the last match that these guys had, where Dash and Dawson won, was a better match, but for what this was, it was okay. The Dash and Dawson were able to retain after they hit their finishing maneuver on the Vaudevillains. So I saw them retaining. Like I said, didn't see them dropping it this soon. However, the shocking thing was after this, as we all know, that Dash and Dawson laid out Enzo and Cass a couple weeks ago, that they made their return to NXT, and they attacked Dash and Dawson. So will we be seeing a tag team championship match between Enzo and Cass versus the Mechanics? That's something I'd like to see at the NXT TakeOver special. So it was great to see Enzo and Cass back, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. Then we had, it was supposed to be a scheduled match between Asuka and Dana Brooke. However, before the match even began, we had a person in a hoodie begin to attack and beat down Asuka, and then it was revealed to be Emma. And then Emma was also able to lock in her Emma Lock submission on Asuka, and this left her and Dana Brooke standing tall. So we knew going into this from the week before that there was some type of trap plan for Asuka. I mean, they clearly stated it in the promo last week. But I liked the beatdown. I thought it was effective. Helped get heat on Dana and Emma. And I'm thinking there's going to be a match between Emma and Asuka at NXT TakeOver. So I thought this was a good way to help get momentum onto Emma, for Emma, to build into their upcoming match at NXT TakeOver. And I think if they give them enough time, which this is NXT, so they probably will, that they could put on a really, really good match. So looking forward to that match whenever it's announced for the card. Then we had Apollo Crews defeat Jesse Sorensen. Wasn't much of a match. It was pretty much a squash match just to make Crews look strong and dominant. Didn't have a problem with that at all. I really like Apollo Crews. And then afterwards, he got on the microphone and vowed to accept Baron Corbin's challenge that was thrown out, and they will meet at NXT TakeOver London. Another match that I'm actually looking forward to. So this the TakeOver specials usually shape up really nicely, and this one, you know, I'm looking just as forward to it as past specials. So Crews versus Corbin should be a good match. So that was that. Then we had our main event. And before this match, it was our NXT Women's Championship match between Bayley defending her title against Eva Marie with Nia Jax in her corner. Before the match, Charles Robinson was going to be at ringside. He was announced as the choice by WWE Corporate in order to ensure that there would be no controversy in the main event. However, you knew with Nia Jax out there that things were just going to go crazy. And I actually really liked what they did here. I thought, you know, they told a good story in the ring. The match was a lot better, like I said, than I was expecting to be, with the way that Nia Jax interfered, and the crowd was really into this. They were really hating Eva Marie because they didn't want to see her be the one to knock off Bayley's and her championship reign. Eventually, the initial referee that was calling the match was taken out, and eventually Charles Robinson had to officiate the match. However, you know, there was going back and forth between Bayley and Eva Marie, and Bayley was able to eventually take down Eva Marie by hitting a super Bayley to belly suplex from the top rope, and she retained her women's championship. So all in all, with the amount of interference, you know, Nia Jax getting involved, pulling out the referee, with Charles Robinson being there, I felt like they told a good enough story about Eva Marie trying to use every means possible in order to get that women's championship from Bayley. But she wasn't successful, thank God. Because I do not want to see Eva Marie as the women's champion. However, after the match, Nia Jax got in the ring and laid Bayley out. And then we closed the show with Nia holding the NXT Women's Championship over a fallen Bayley. So if they're going to be doing Nia Jax versus Bayley at NXT TakeOver London, I would be really interested in seeing that match. So yeah, just overall, compared to what I heard Raw was this week, this was just a solid hour of good wrestling and comprehensive, logical storytelling with characters that I'm invested in. So I wish that the creative team and the main roster would take notes, because this show just had a nice flow, and I didn't fast forward through anything, and the 1 hour pace is just awesome. So NXT once again continues to deliver a consistent product on a week-to-week basis. So the grade that I'm going to be giving this week's show for NXT is a B-. B-. It was a good, solid show. So go back and watch it if you get the chance. And with that, thank you all for watching this video. I would just like to say to all my subscribers, thank you for watching, and I hope you and your family have a healthy and happy Thanksgiving holiday today. Eat lots of turkey and stuffing, because I know I will. And with that, I am out. Please click that like and subscribe button for more video content coming to this channel. And with that, I am out. Peace.